Hey guys, I'm back here again, and this is probably it's going to be a very impactful and insightful um, video, okay, on how you could scale and make a six-figure or even seven-figure per year income launching your own software products, right? I tell people that affiliate marketing is good, it's interesting, it's lovely. There's nothing like affiliate marketing. Just imagine you mailing and just banging like four figures or even about $500, and you just having to mail just once or twice. The potential of affiliate marketing is so amazing. But I tell people that if you want to scale to the next level, if you really want to take this business to another level, you've got to launch your own product. Whether it's be software, you don't necessarily have to launch softwares, right? There are some guys from Indonesia that I know of. All they do is they release infographic templates, they release video graphic templates using PowerPoint, right? And these are products that they made with, by outsourcing to people. And some people, some people also launch products on, how they make money with AdSense, and they give out free coaching on the back end. You don't really have to launch your softwares. No, you could launch of your own knowledge. I mean, you could be an experienced writer, and you could probably be making 2 grand a month. You could share your experience to people. People want to learn. They want to know what you've got to offer, right? And they will pay you money for it. Okay, so it's so important. You've got to get your product out there. If there's something you aspire to, man, I encourage that you do. So in this training video, I will show you what I did and how I did it, and the things that you're supposed to know when it comes to launching your own product. It's a step-by-step guide. And the amazing thing, just below this video, you will find this PowerPoint file for you to go through when you are quite free. When you're free, you could just go through the PowerPoint where to see in real time what I'm talking about at the moment. So I'm just gonna go about a little bit about me, right? I'm 20. This is an error. I'm 25 now, and I'm a crazy football fan. For those of you who don't know me, before now, I've worked as a pharmacist attendant, being paid. This is less than about $50. This is my country currency, $50 a month. And this is just all about me. I mean, I know for those of you who really don't know me, I'm sure a lot of you don't know I've worked as a pharmacy attendant, and I went into freelance writing to become where I work today. I worked my ass off for 2 years, and it's been an amazing journey that I've been able to learn from. Okay, and look at where we are today. And the I am lifestyle have given me the opportunity to be able to work from anywhere I want to work from. Work from home, work uh, from any part of the world. Okay, this picture right here, I was in Kenya in this video, on the mountains, and really amazing country. Okay, and the I am lifestyle, I've been able to afford me the lifestyle of me having to travel over there and even make money while I'm on vacation. Okay, and it's just so amazing the opportunities that the I am lifestyle provides. Right, okay, you can look at the food. I was in a restaurant, yeah, very nice food. Okay, I've never tasted this before. So my first product launch was Moonpix there, and no, I think we launched Moonpix there last, and it was the second product I launched in the marketplace when I got into JVC. So I was not really the owner of the software, right? But I helped with the marketing of the software. I assisted the developer who launched the software by creating more templates and all that. So we were just co-owners, and This was my first product launch right back in 2015, very late 2015, and we grossed over $200,000 in revenue. And that totally changed the game for me. That was where everything changed for me, by launching my own product. And just last year alone, we've grossed over $200,000 in revenue. I mean, it's way over $200,000, and serve thousands of customers. And we have an in-house team in Pakistan, and my business is highly automated, giving me time and freedom to enjoy my family and friends. Okay, so it's been way back, and so my first product was Vid Protect. Vid Protect was an application that helps you protect your videos from getting stolen, and it did about $60,000 in gross revenue. Okay, now why I'm saying this is simple. It's not just to talk about my success launching my own products. No, it's to tell you the potential of how big launching a software product could be, the potential when it comes to the profit, and the potential when it comes to you getting a list. Now, remember, when you launch your own product, let's say 2,000 people get your product. You get the email list of these 2,000 people. This is a free way to build your list on autopilot. And you can keep mailing affiliate offers to them from time to time without any hassles. Okay, you don't have to pay for solo ads, you don't have to pay for Facebook ads. Automatically, when you launch your product, even if you get 300 customers, even if you were able to sell 300 pieces, you get the exact email addresses and contact of these 300 people. And launching your own product affords you the opportunity to do that, which is why I've been emphasizing on it. Now, I'm going to skip this because I've explained what Jeruzo is in my earlier videos, okay? And if you really don't know what Jeruzo is, okay, you can download this slide and get to learn more about it. So, but I would explain a bit about this, the Jeruzo Marketplace. The Jeruzo Marketplace has been in existence since 2011, and the platform have been really, really, really high. Of course, they charge 5% for every sale that you make, but you don't have to worry about waiting for your next check on Klinger. You get your payment automatically on JVZoo, and you can register for free. And the amazing thing about JVZoo, especially for a newbie or someone who is just getting started on the platform, is they have what is called JVZoo product of the day. So let's say your product for that day was one of the highest selling. I mean, the EPCs were off the roof. JVZoo give you the what we call POTD. POTD means your product was the best for the day, and they highlight this on their marketplace. This alone can give you an additional $5,000 worth of sales. Okay. And personally, I've had over 4 of my products count Jeruzo products of the day, launching back to back, and it's been an amazing journey, launching my stuffs out there, and it's something that I'm proud of. Okay, and that is just basically it. So I'm just going to dive into the main meat of this video, which is creating your own product. Okay, just creating your own product. So the key to scaling in this marketplace is creating a good product that leaves a mark. And a very simple way to go about that is making what I call performing a market research. So here's what I do. Anytime I'm looking for ideas of softwares to develop or something, I go on the JVZoo platform. I go on the JVZoo platform here. Just gonna log in right now. This is the JVZoo platform, and I go here, find products, and all I do is I scout I go on this find product and I look at launches, products that have been launched years ago, and I dive and dive and dive and dive and dive into the library. So what I do is I find a product that sells around 500 to 1,500 pieces, okay, with very high EPCs. And once I'm able to identify such product, that means that, listen, if this product was launched in 2014 and it sold, and it had an EPC, a very, very high EPC, and it sold quite a little bit, that means there's a big potential, a very big potential, that if you are able to implement the same idea of the same software that was launched, you are going to make double the amount of what they made. That means that when you launch that product, when they launched that product in 2014, a lot of people, a lot of new customers would have come onto Jerizo even now. So they're missing out on the thousands of buyers that didn't get to see that product. So when you come back and you launch that same stuff again, you get to make a lot of sales, a whole lot of sales. Okay, so that is the idea I go about. In a nutshell, I really don't want to waste time going to that. That is how I go about, getting my own product idea and all that rather. So when it comes to you launching your own product on Jerizo or on your market on the Jerizo marketplace, it all starts with your mindset. It is so important. You need to be able to condition your mind. You need to be that there is nothing that you cannot do. Listen, the people launching their product on this marketplace don't have three legs or three hands. No, they've been able to tame that voice and go out there to launch. Now, it will surprise you. This video that I'm shooting right now, I've been postponing it for over 1 week. I just woke up this morning. I didn't even brush my teeth, and I just jumped on my computer and shot this video. Why? I've been able to tame down myself that keeps procrastinating. So you've got to be in the right mindset to be able to launch your own product. I mean, it's so important. Your mindset is so important. You need to first recognize that this is doable. Once you are able to recognize that, the rest becomes so easy. Okay? The rest becomes so easy. So when you're launching your product, the very first thing you need to put in mind is your marketing material. Your marketing material is arguably the most important part of a product launch. In fact, it is even so important more than the product itself. Your copy is so important because when your copy does not convert, I mean, affiliates are not going to keep mailing. You're going to lose a lot of sales. In fact, you're not going to get Jerizo POTD. Your launch is just going to flop, even though you have a great product. So you've got to invest in great marketing materials in your copy or your design. Okay? So you must also ensure that your marketing material, your copy and everything, your design is ready at least 10 days before your launch. Okay, so here's how I go about creating my copy. People I study when creating my copy. Okay, I study Rachel Rolfe. She's not in this marketplace, but you can get a Google on her. You'll see she's one of the top copywriters I follow from time to time. After studying her material, I was able to write my own course on copywriting on Warrior Plus I think it was in 2015, and I sold over 500 pieces. It was a digital product. It was called Fill in the Blanks Sales Letters, where I had a copywriting template where people just had to fill in the blanks, and both they have their own copy. And you know what? For those of you watching this video, I'm gonna give you a free copy of that course for you, especially for you. No, you don't have to pay a dime or anything. This is just for you to help you with your journey doing this, so you don't have to spend money getting someone to write a copy for you. Okay, all you just need to do is add your product, tweak a bit, and proofread it, and you're good to go. So the next thing after your marketing materials is your funnel. Now, what is a funnel? A funnel simply means a product, like a product that complements the main products that you're selling. It's a way to make much more money when you're selling your own product. So let's say, for example, let me give you an example. The Moonpixel software I saw then, which was my second product. We had a Moonpixel front end, which consists of 1,000 templates. On the upsell, we offered an additional 100 templates as an upsell. So let's say somebody buys the front end at $10,700. Another page comes up that tells them, hey, don't go ahead. We've added an additional 100 templates. Do you want? For $17. Someone else buys it. Okay, and it keeps going on and on like that. But you must ensure that your funnel, your upsell complements your front end. It must be an higher version of the front end product. This is so important. Don't miss it. I mean, in my other videos, I'll definitely talk to you more about funnel, but this is so important. Okay. You must also ensure that you have a good backend set up. You must ensure you set up a promotion for your new buyers. Okay, a very good backend, like it could be a webinar on let's say you launched an SEO product, for example. It could be a webinar on them ranking their videos using SEO, or charging client, or doing or offering a local SEO services to businesses, a done for you service that is priced at $997 or $497. This is what we call a backend. So after your launch, you have someone at the backend who could have. So we ran a webinar for Moonpixel and we made an additional $10,000 that we wouldn't have made if we did not add a good backend in place. So it's so important. You need a good backend in place, and ensure you make your product an enjoyable experience for your customers. And customer support is so important when launching a product. Ensure you reply to your customers before 24 hours. You don't have to have customers who are buying instantly and then they send you a message and it takes you over 24 hours for you to reply. No, in fact, you should have a live chat on your sales page. You should have a live chat. You have friends, or you should have people on your customer chat who are helping you respond to customers' questions, customer queries, just about anything that they would need to help their, they would need answers to. It is so important. So another thing I thought I need to explain to you guys is when launching your product, especially when you're new, I mean, getting JVs to promote you might be a whole lot of a challenge. So you need what we call a JV manager, a joint venture manager. Now, the role of a joint venture manager is simple. A joint venture manager, his role is to help you reach out to affiliates in its network to promote your product for you. So basically, a JV manager charges between 10 to 50%, depends on the deal you strike. But finding a JV manager is quite daunting and taxing. You've got to hit the nail right on the head. It is so important. And one of the very few people I recommend you check out or hit up on Facebook is Matt Ford. Matt Ford, this is him. You can just Google him, Matt Ford. And is well known. He's been on launch in a launch that did over 500,000 and launches that have done over $1 million. This guy is a rolling snowball. It's crazy. I mean, trust me, it's one of the few people I would recommend right here in this training. So you should definitely check him out. And also, before launching your product, you need a JV page, a joint venture page that talks about your products. Now, this is what we call a JV page. So a JV page looks like. Okay, fast I JV page. This is one of my products that's coming live very soon. So this is a JV page that talks about the product itself, talks about the funnel, talks about the prices that we are dishing out to affiliates. Okay, so my internet is a bit slow this morning. Not sure what is wrong. I hope it loads up quickly. Okay. Okay. So Why we wait? Okay, now let me, instead of using that, let me use this is a product going live. It's called WP Socimate. This is what the cherry page is. It talks the headline, you on the video talking about the funnel, talking about the prices you're giving to affiliate, and you should have an opt-in box for affiliate to subscribe for updates. Talk about your product, the benefits. You should have a product demo and a full list of your features, the prices you're dishing out, and the funnel itself, the swipes, and if you've been on leaderboards itself, you can put it, and your contact details should be here. Simple, very simple. Okay, so this is what a JV page looks like. You could go ahead and check out this link, wpsocimate.com/JV, if you don't know what a JV page is. So it clearly outlines what a JV page is there. Okay, so I've talked about this element of JV page. Now, okay, I've talked about this. You should have bonuses. You should have special cash prizes. You could offer between $2,000 to $4,000 and in JV prizes, depending on the product, on the solidity of the product. Now, after having your JV page and everything, you have a JV manager and all that. This is time for launch. Your launch day is probably the most critical day for your launch. It is a day where you have to be extremely sharp. I mean, be prepared for the worst. I mean, I was once on a launch that did, I mean, we ended up doing over 60K, but it was crazy. Our server went all down. It was really insane what happened during the launch. And for over 30 minutes, our sales pages were down. Everything was down. Okay, everything was down. Now, I'm not saying that will happen on your launch, no. Okay, but because we didn't prepare, we didn't have a very good hosting, our pages were down and there was a lot of traffic that was wasted. So you need a good hosting. I mean, if you sign up with Liquid Web or any dedicated hosting will serve you well. This is so important. You need to update your JVs from time to time when you guys are going live, and very important information they would know. And also need to focus more on JV recruitment, support, and delivery, ensuring that your customers get the very best possible experience. Now, this is what to expect in your first few hours on launch. In the first few hours, you're going to experience a big hit, tons of support, silly questions sometimes, and your product you might have bulk in the first few hours, right? So this is so important. You need to adapt fast to feedback. Take out 30 minutes of your time to write frequently asked questions before your launch, and you could put it on your sales page. This is vital. This is so important. So you don't have people asking silly questions. Now, this is launch time. Keep your eye on the stats. Update JVs by showing them sales stats. If your stat is around 10 EPC, show JVs old. If they mail 10 clicks, they make 10 sales. Okay, you need to tell them about the stats. Your stats you need to give them a reason to keep mailing. Okay, and I would advise you have a launch checklist on your launch day. So this is what happened when we did Pixel. At the end of the launch, we sold over 2,000 pieces and over $200,000, following the strategy I just explained to you in this training. Now, this is what earnings per click means. It's basically the currency of internet marketing now. It simply means the amount your affiliates are earning from every click they send to your launch. So as long as your offer is producing above 1 PPC and above, you're doing okay. But if your EPC is above $5, $10, oh dude, peeps will keep mailing. And you have a ton of affiliates who will sign up to promote your offer. So this is another thing you need to keep in mind. Don't launch on competitive days. Now, in the industry, most launches are always on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, which mostly the competitive. For me, I choose Sunday, I choose Friday, and I choose Monday, because these days have lesser product launches. And trust me, when you launch on these days, people will rush to buy your offers, especially if it's high converting offer. It's an offer that they really need. I mean, these are days that JVs other affiliates will definitely sign up to promote your product. Now, you should have what we call an early bird for the offer. Now, an early bird offer simply means that you are okay. It simply means that you are giving them an early bird deal to be able to sign up for your offer. Let's say the launch time is 11 a.m. Eastern time. You could open the cart 1 hour before launch, okay, to be able to look at how your earnings per click are, how you could, make your copy convert more better. So you also need to have a dime sale. Another offer, you could give out a coupon. Let's say you launch at $34, the product is $34. You could give a $5 coupon. That means when they use that coupon, they get $5 discount coupon, okay, for free. And they could pick up the product instead of them getting it for $34 for the first 4 hours. They get it for $29. So this will give you a huge spike in sales. Now, this is a recap of what I said. Hire a JV manager, preferably a reputable affiliate in the industry. A huge chunk of your job should be on support and delivery. This is very good. This is why you need to ensure that the person you bring on board should be in charge of affiliate recruitment, fully on affiliate recruitment. So you get a chunk of people eating your offers, okay, and making money. Create a good product, a master pay one. EPC is everything. Be generous with your commission payouts. If you could give us 60% in commission to affiliates, better. And ensure you split test split test your videos, split test your copies, split test your headlines. Now, you might not be the one to do this. It might be the person you liaise with to create your product. But this is so very important. And ensure, I do tell people that launches are built on relationships. Ensure you are friends with these guys. I mean, build your network. Your network is your line. Networking is basically the foundation of this business. You've got to ensure your network every single time. This is so important, very important. Network with people who would help you, top affiliates, top guys that will help you build your business. And this was one of the first things I did when I got in the industry. I was friends with almost everybody. I was always offering to help them, always offering to promote their product, always. If they said, okay, dude, I need a bonus page build, I helped them build it, right? I served, right? So this is important. Make friends with them, before asking them for a favor. Now, if you want to get every affiliate to promote your launch, support there first. And this is very simple. So this was a strategy I've used consecutively over the last few months and years to get my products on top of JVZoo with thousands of units in sales. So I believe this video would help you. If you go through it very well, you can find the slide just below this video. And I do hope you learned a thing from this video. It is, I do tell people that you really do not need a 10-hour course to be able to do something reasonable, with your business. You just need guidance, and you just have to sit down and have a well thought out strategy and execute like crazy. That is so important. So I've done my best by, dishing out content for you, even giving you a free copy. Okay, you can find that below this video. But I believe that this has helped someone out there. And if you love my content or anything, kindly comment below. I would really love your thoughts about this. And thank you so much for taking our time to watch this video. I will catch you up soon. Cheers.